Did you know there might be a hidden tax in your shopping cart? Trump's tariffs are expected to cost the average U.S. family a significant amount this year, and it's important to understand why. So, what is a tariff? In simple terms, a tariff is a tax placed on goods imported from other countries. When a company in the U.S. imports products, it has to pay this tax at the border. But that cost doesn't just disappear. The importer typically passes that expense along to the consumer by raising the price of the item in the store. The 2025 tariffs are some of the highest the U.S. has seen in nearly a century. This isn't a small change. We're seeing major price hikes on specific items, with things like shoes and clothing facing steep increases. In fact, most goods from over 60 countries now face an additional duty, which drives up prices across the board. This brings us to the most important question: who really pays for these tariffs? While some businesses might absorb a small portion of the cost at first, studies show that the vast majority of the expense, about two-thirds of it, is passed directly on to consumers. That's why you may see the prices of groceries, furniture, electronics, and appliances creeping up. For the average American household, the financial hit is substantial. Economists from Budget Labs estimate the direct cost to be around $2,400 per household this year, and that's before factoring in inflation. Beyond your wallet, these tariffs also have a broader impact on the economy. They can trim GDP growth, increase unemployment, and cause real wages to sink as companies try to offset their own higher costs for materials and goods. You often hear the claim that tariffs make foreign countries eat the tax. But the data consistently shows that it's U.S. shoppers who end up swallowing most of the cost. In reality, the policy acts like a stealth sales tax on everything from your sneakers to your cereal. So, what can you do about it? On a personal level, you can compare prices more carefully and consider buying used items when possible. You can also contact your elected officials and ask for trade solutions that don't place the burden on American families. Sharing this video can also help more people understand how this hidden tariff tax works. Ultimately, tariffs might sound tough on other countries, but the bill almost always shows up at your checkout counter.